which I think was a huge factor with that. I feel like that gave me a lot of confidence for today. And, you know, it was an expectation I had coming back from last year winning it. I mean, I just feel like if I can win as a junior, why can't I win as a senior? I didn't think that was acceptable, so just kind of I came and did what I wanted to do. So,
well, congratulations, and it was a close race, so good job.
Yeah, thank you.
We are in the midst of the boys' 500-yard freestyle now. Nick Torrance from Zionsville in lane 1. Scott Haberly from Bloomington South in lane 2. Michael Vineyard from Carmel in lane 3. Frank Rappin from Munster. Lane 4, Michael Moeller from Plainfield, the senior, in lane 5. Franklin's Alex Grissom in lane 6. Ian Boggs in lane 7. And Brendan Berger in lane 8.
Well, keep an eye on the two Zionsville swimmers. As we watched the girls meet, we noticed how strong the Zionsville swimmers were on the back half of their races. And I was at one of the practices in Zionsville and watched Nick Torrance train. I think that young man's going to come really strong on the back half of this race. Keep an eye on Ian Boggs. Both of those guys are great middle distance freestylers. They train well and they train up and down the pool, pushing each other. Right now it's Boggs out there in 7 is kind of pushing the envelope, getting out there strong. We got a little bit of a race strategy going on. Looks like the heat is kind of feeling each other out, kind of building into the first 200. You better watch out for the guys with closing speed. Alex Grissom over there, the young sophomore from Franklin Community. I was impressed with how he's kind of changed his strategy. I've watched him as he's been very aggressive on the front half of the races, but yesterday in prelims, he controlled his front half and really came home strong. And watch him as he's building in. They better keep his eye on this young man because he's going to finish this race off strong. Fastest time on the way out is Ian Boggs at 1:49.58, and he looks very comfortable right now. All the athletes look very comfortable. It looks like one of those short track, 1,500-meter races where they're all feeling each other out, waiting to make the move. Lane 5, Michael Moeller, we saw him in the 200. He's probably taking the least amount of strokes, and that's the key here, is being able to keep him, build your heart rate in gradually, take the least amount of strokes on the front half of the race. And Moeller's got some good long turns, and it's making a difference as he builds into this swim. Looks very comfortable. His legs are steady but not too hard. Boggs has really improved his turns, came in and out of his wall very smoothly. He's a good long distance swimmer, but one thing I've noticed, even watched it in practice once, is how he's improved the continuity from flag to flag, coming in and out of the wall and not losing his momentum, not losing his pacing. Moeller is still strong. The senior looks really strong off the walls right now. At this point in the race, the athletes are trying to figure out where and when they're going to start that kick. Who's going to have the best closing speed here, because at this point in time, everybody's in the race. And who's going to make their move? Right now, Moeller's trying to break the field. He's trying to break the drafting. Lane number 4 from Frank Rappin from Munster. He's trying to get out in front, get away from the rest of the field, and make them have to chase him. We saw sometimes in the girls' meet, we saw how aggressive they were early, and then the field caught them on the back half. And we're coming up to the point where closing speed is going to become very, very important. How the race strategy played out. I watched Rappin yesterday on the back half of his race, and he was chasing down the field strong. So watch him. He's swimming for Munster, and he's got his eye on Moeller right now, and he made up a half body length in that 25. Watch Torrance over there from Zionsville. He's starting to make a move. Look at his legs. He's starting to kick in his legs here. Watch Torrance is coming on strong. Rappin in the middle of the pool as well. Closing speed starting to kick in. Very impressed with Boggs down there starting to drive as well. Here comes Grissom from Franklin Community. There's a 50 left. There's the gun signaling there's 50 left. We got lap counters down at the other end with those orange counters right now, and those guys are going to be shaking them up and down. You can guarantee it. Rappin coming on strong. The Munster fans are here in force. They are pumped. It's going to be Rappin and Moeller. The senior doesn't want to give it up. I know he wants it. This is going to be his last individual swim. Is he going to take it? No breathing from the flags on in. The senior gets it.
Michael Moeller from Plainfield. Rappin from Munster is second. Ian Boggs from Zionsville is third. Grissom from Franklin is fourth. In fifth, Nick Torrance from Zionsville. Sixth, Michael Vineyard from Carmel. In the 7th position, Scott Haberly from Bloomington South. And in 8th position, from Northridge High School, the freshman Brennan Berger. Winning time, 4:39.56.